What's good, everybody? Nathan Producer Beats. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a long awaited and requested video. We're going to be doing another reggaeton beat. So thank you guys so much for your patience on this. Really heavy on the drums and percussion, so hope you guys get a lot out of this. Thank you so much for all the support. Let's get to work. I'm going to 96. Copy it over. Copy that over. Hey. Let's Alt X, get the velocity and the tension nice and high, and then we'll alternate the velocities by hand. Then we'll Alt X again, pull it down, the tension a little bit lower. Control C, Control V, Control up, and move it back. And Alt S. And let's change the key, shift down. I'm gonna go ahead and clone that, and we're gonna begin layering. Ooh. Just gonna wet down. And then I'm gonna go back into that first one and I'm gonna put pancake on it. We need like a counter melody, I guess. Da, 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 da. Hey. That's kind of nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm literally just like fucking around right now. Woo! Let's blend it in. Hey! That's hard. So I'm gonna start it just right there and I'm gonna re-loop it like right there. So I'm gonna hop up into poolside and see if there's something that might hit up in here. Ugh. Let me turn these ghost notes off. They be throwing me off, bro. So, there we go. take some off the top too. Let's throw some Pan Man on there. Let's turn the reverb down. Nice and tasteful. I'm gonna hop into the Hyping Kit. The boys over at Hyping Records, you already know what's up. They sent over the new pack. Let's see if something in here will help out. Ooh. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in each 4 steps just to get us started. Ooh, that's like a nice punchy kick. And I'm gonna layer that kick up. Actually, with this one, and I'm gonna copy, paste it in, turn this one down. We need more power on this. And I'm gonna do that on the second track. Better. I have a sound effect that I've been working on in Legacy Volume 2. I've been building this kit, man, and I think it'll sound perfect. I ain't trying to tease it, but I just feel like it'll work. And that's my own voice, by the way. So, yeah, let's see if we can get that in there. And then I think that'll be hard too. We're gonna change the key. We're gonna change the key. I think I'm gonna take it down 1, man. Let's go ahead and bring in a alternate snare that we're gonna use during our arranging. So I think we'll have it switch to that one during our arranging, and then I'm gonna get a new kick too. And then we're probably gonna use it, this kick right here to layer it up. So I'm gonna do another layer of this one so I can make another pattern variation. So I'm gonna paste that one in, turn that one off, and then let's do a pattern variation here. All right, and then we'll do an alternate hi-hat pattern as well, just to give it some more vibe. So we're gonna clone this. I like to use Nexus for my reggaeton basses, so let's see what we can do. That sounds hard, but I think we need to, y'all gonna hate me, bro, but we gotta go down one key. It's only right. We have to go down one key. It's just not hitting right, you know, and I don't wanna just leave it, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go -1. And then we also need to layer up that snare. All right, so we need to do our alternate bass. So we're just gonna clone Nexus and we'll make it real simple. We're just gonna copy, paste it in, and we're just gonna add some extra notes in here just so we can have something to play around with in our arrangement. Let's go ahead and talk about this arrangement. Went ahead and labeled everything nicely and labeled the sections of the beat up here so you guys can follow along. There was a whole lot of percussion work done in this one, so hopefully that makes it easier for you guys to follow along, and hope I don't confuse you guys. The intro here, I just had started off with the expand kalimba, and then we add our arcade percussion loop. And then the verse here, the first verse, we had our kalimba 1 here, and then we had the hype and kicks, and then one of the hype and snares layered up with one of the reggaeton snares here, and then the hi-hats. And we had our first Nexus bass pattern came in late, and then some Omnisphere keys that I added off camera because it just needed a little bit more body. It felt kind of empty. So here's the preset that I used, and I just copied and pasted our original pattern that we created. So in the middle of the verse here, I got kind of funky with it. Let me take you guys through. So we have the kalimba, and then we have our alternate kicks that we created, hi-hats, our alternate snares, flute, and then my custom vocal chops that will be available in my new drum kit soon. I'm sorry I had to tease you guys, but I needed that. So this is still the same section, but I broke it up just to give it some dynamic. So I had the kalimbas, our original kicks dropped off, snares, hi-hats, Nexus bass 1, and then those Omnisphere keys I was telling you about. Now towards the end of the verse, very simple here, we have our kalimba, the hype and kick, and the second kick here came in late. Now I want to bring your attention to this because if you listen to a lot of reggaeton, you'll notice that sometimes the kick will go like, it'll sound a little softer and punchier, and then it'll get deep again like on the second half. There's a couple ways to do this. The way I like to do it is literally right here. I just drop off my second layer, let the first layer play, and you have that effect. So you guys will hear it in a second. You'll know what I'm talking about. So then we had our arcade symphony from Overture came in, hi-hats, our original snare layer here, Nexus bass late, and then the Omnisphere keys. And I snuck in a little bit of my vocal chop there at the beginning of the end of the verse. So we have our kalimba almost all the way through, and then we brought in the kalimba number 2 to lead us into the verse, and then the arcade guitar that I snuck in, perk loop, and then the Omnisphere keys just brought us out into our hook. Now let me zoom a little bit out here. Our hook, all of our elements are here. We have our kalimba layers, flute, arcade from Overture, the perk loop, the guitar came in late, and then let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the hype and kick layer, both hi-hats, my custom vocal chops, my rim, and then we had one of the reggaeton snares, and then the another Nexus bass that I created off camera. And let me show you guys the pattern just in case you want to recreate it and practice. But here is the pattern. If you guys want to copy it, it's all good. All right, so from there, everything in the top half was pretty much the same. The only difference, as you can see here, we switched up the snare, and then we brought in a alternate bass to ride it out. And then we just copied the first half, pasted it in the second half. You can make them as long or as short as you want. Added a kalimba for the outro. And let me give you guys some transparency here. On the master, I put a free clip on the last slot, And this is just basically like a soft clipper, but a different version. So here's the settings, and it's free, by the way, obviously free clip, so you guys can download that. And then we brought in Ozone 8, one of my favorites. And here's the preset, punchy and clear. So let's go ahead and listen to the beat.